Okay guys, here we go for your Chapter 4 test. Listen carefully, follow along, and you're going to do just great, okay? Let's see here. So the first couple, like we talked about in class, also make sure you use the answer sheet for all your answers. We're going to classify these triangles by their sides. How about we use a different color? By their sides and by their angles. So I just want to kind of move this aside real quick. Your choices kind of give you a word bank here. Your choices, though, for if they're going to be classified by sides is equilateral, isosceles. I probably spelled that wrong. Hold on. Let's just abbreviate ISOS. We know what you're talking about. And then scalene. And then if we want to classify by the angles, which you got to do both, so you're going to have two answers for 1, 2, and 3. You're going to have equiangular, acute, obtuse, and right. Okay, so these are your choices for 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so again, you should have two answers for each one of those. I don't know why that, oh, that's kind of goofy, huh? I'm going to erase that, and then we'll move on to the next ones. Okay, so 4, 5, and 6, these are the algebra problems. These are the ones where we got to set up an equation and solve for x. So on number 4, you're just simply, remember, all three angles equal 180. So you're going to take x plus 80 plus 30 and set it equal to 180. So x plus 80 plus 30 equals 180. Remember to combine your like terms first. Add these two together before you subtract them over. On number 5, please remember that right angle is 90 degrees. So your three angles are x plus 2x, make it a 1x too, plus 90 equals 180. Make sure you combine those like terms first. In this last one, in number 6, this is also 50 because these are these two angles here are vertical, which means anytime two lines cross, they make vertical angles, which means these guys that are back to back are equal. So to set up your equation, you're just going to take x plus 50 plus 55 equals 180. Make sure you combine your like terms. Okay, in question number 7, I'm going to get rid of some of this stuff out of the way. Question number 7, we got to find x and y. All right, so to solve for x, first, we're going to take this part and set it equal to that part. So when you set up your equation, just take 3x minus 5 equals 10, okay? And solve for x. Then when we want to solve for y, we're going to plug, whoops, that's the wrong one. Meant to be a highlighter. There we go. Take this part, plug in the value for x right here. So it's going to be 15 times whatever number you got for x plus y, and then set that equal to 90. Okay, and the reason I say 90 is because this is a 90-degree angle here, which means over here it's got a total 90 degrees. So you're going to take 15 times whatever the number was you got for x plus y equals 90, and then solve for y. Okay, number 9, we want to determine if these two triangles are congruent by using side angle side. So are these two ABC and EDC, are these guys equal by side, angle, side? Now one thing I'm going to add in here is, remember, you got vertical angles here. So remember, label your sides and your angles. That will help you to figure out if everything matches up for that. Number 10, I don't know why this keeps doing this, why it keeps sticking. Here we go. Number 10, they want to know if these are equal by angle, side, angle. Angle, side, angle. So take a look at that picture. Are those equal by angle, side, angle? And number 11, are these equal by side, side, side? Remember, that guy's used in both triangles. So yes or no? Okay guys, in number 13, they want us to figure out what's the third piece, or what's the piece that we need in order to prove that these two triangles are equal. So what's missing? What do we need? The first one's hypotenuse leg. So remember, the hypotenuse is always opposite the 90-degree angle. So there's a tick mark here. So what other piece of information? You need a hypotenuse and you need a leg. So write down the missing piece of information that's not marked on the picture. Then the other way they want you to do it is angle, angle, side. Okay? So, like here's an angle and here's a side. So what's the third piece of information we need? And make sure you label it. If it's an angle, angle P or angle U, or if it's a side, say PQ, okay? That's how you name those. Moving into the last three, you are to determine, are these a translation, a reflection, or a rotation? In 14, 15, 16, how is the shape being changed? And this shape in number 14 is kind of hard to see, so I'm going to kind of highlight it there. Okay. So that's it. That's your test. Okay, again, I think I stopped the button, but anyhow, that's it for the test. 12 is a bonus. Feel free to give it a shot. Have a great rest of the day.